But to go forward into the future, sometimes you have to deal with the past. I ask you, Mr. Pinochet, I ask you, tell these mothers, where are their children?
Bono may well be what Time magazine called him in 2002, the biggest rock star in the world. But for all his success with U2, his authority has as much to do with the example he sets as with the songs he sings.
My name is Bono, and I am a rock star.
U2 started out as a group of friends and ended up one of the biggest rock bands in the world. The songs they made together made them the most important band of their generation. The group's first hits were FM college radio anthems such as I Will Follow and New Year's Day. Their remarkable live shows became sensations. But it was Pride, a song inspired by Martin Luther King, that brought U2 into the mainstream. And it was their album The Joshua Tree, with singles such as With or Without You and Where the Streets Have No Name, that made them superstars.
It really is hard carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and saving the whale and organizing summits between world leaders and that sort of thing. But we enjoy our work and...
U2 flew the flag for political and social causes from the very beginning.
The thing that I'm most proud of being a part of is Live Aid. Being there and actually seeing music not just make a difference in people's lives, but actually save lives.
In 1986, U2 headlined the Conspiracy of Hope tour for Amnesty International. The band followed that with work for Greenpeace, including joining the occupation of a controversial nuclear reprocessing plant on the Irish Sea. On their 1993 Zoo TV tour, Bono interrupted the concerts to introduce live satellite broadcasts from war-torn Sarajevo. He became not just a mirror for his audience, but a conscience.
Rock music to me is rebel music. What are we rebelling against now?
As the millennium approached, Bono began to focus his attention on the dire situation in Africa.
When the history books that some of you will write make records of this moment in time, we will be remembered for two things: the internet and the everyday Holocaust that is Africa.
A continent much of the rest of the world ignored. Bono was appalled to learn that in the years after much of Africa had been ravaged by the famines of the 1980s, AIDS had reached epidemic proportions.
Africa's first problem is the extreme poverty that its people are living in. It's not like poverty we have in Europe or America. This is a completely different scale. But it's also got AIDS now, just running through that country. It's really the final blow to a continent that was already on its knees.
In a word,
it's Africa.
Bono became Africa's great champion in the West. He made his case in Washington, D.C., the UN, and in the capitals of Europe. He toured Africa with the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury and toured the American heartland speaking to town meetings and civic groups. Everywhere he went, people listened. Skeptics came away converted by his vision. But it takes hard work to change the world. Bono gives to his good works as much as he gives to his music. He gives everything he has.
I know I can't change the world, but we can, all right? It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away.
I love this man because he has a mind and a heart, because he can say words, but he thinks deeds are more important. For Bono, whether he's dealing with conservative Republicans in Washington or little children in Uganda, there is no them. There's only us. We should follow him in this new millennium. Congratulations, and God bless you, my friend.
Africa Makes America Sexy. B.B. King is coming on. Patti LaBelle is coming on. Mary J. Blige is going to sing One, for God's sake. We're going to church this evening, whether we like it or not. Thank you. I'm a spoiled, rotten rock star. I am having the time of my life.